Look at the mirror, y'all. Mr. I'm leaving with something strikes again. What's good, y'all? Back again. Another day. For those of you who are new to the channel, I am the Curtis York. If you've been here before, then welcome back. Today, we're going to be talking about lack of sleep because it is currently 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock in the morning and Amir is wide awake. We're not doing too good tonight. So if you like not getting rest and you like watching people suffer and struggle, then you've come to the right channel. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that little bell so you can tell when we drop videos like this. Yeah, man, we just going through it right now. We haven't bought any groceries or milk, so we just thugging it out. He's just gonna have to drink water. Obviously Walmart is closed because Walmarts don't stay open 24 hours anymore, which for the life of me I don't understand. Shout out to them. I can't say it. But anyways, yeah, I'm about to just, since he's wide awake and I can't go back to sleep, I'm just gonna do some more laundry, which seems to be a recurring theme. Just washing and folding clothes. I feel like Cinderella, you know what I'm saying? But gotta keep a clean house, man. So, oh, and I still gotta work today. He still gotta go to daycare. I still gotta go to the gym. So, it's really a day in the life, you know. Had to keep it 100 and show this side because it's easy to show me buying sneakers or me buying fitteds or going to eat somewhere and just all of the fun stuff, but this right here is the reality. So if we're gonna be doing this vlogging thing, I gotta make sure y'all get the full picture and you see everything, which everything includes things like this. So as I've been sitting here folding clothes, going through this pile, a revelation hit me, man. You know, Amir is still awake. The time is currently 2:26. But what I've noticed is the more I fold clothes and the more I just let him do his thing, the more I see him just crashing. And it made me think about life in general, because you know my son Amir, he is very, very, very stubborn, which is crazy because in 2 weeks he'll be 1 year old. But it's still very interesting because his personality is already forming and developing. He is a very, very, very persistent little baby, and he's stubborn and he's very headstrong. And I noticed that, you know, every time I look down, I see him just kind of crashing and slowly falling asleep. If you look right now, you may not be able to tell because he's doing all this moving, but in actuality, I can look in his eyes and I can see that he's sleepy and he's fighting to stay awake. And it just made me think about outlasting people, you know. Sometimes you just have to bear down and just say, you know what? Look at him. Look at him, y'all. He's crashing, man. He's crashing. And, you know, thankfully I have a task that I'm able to stay productive and get things done because it's taking my mind off the fact that I am tired, I am sleepy. But, you know, since I'm up, I gotta deal with what's in front of me. And what's in front of me is these clothes, preparing for tomorrow, just making the most out of the time. And I say that, and I'm tying it all, and it's coming together, I'm bringing it home. I say all of that to say, you know, sometimes you'll be in uncomfortable situations or you'll be in situations that may not be ideal and they may not be the best. But when you're in those situations, sometimes all you have to do is just put one foot in front of the other and start knocking out little tasks. And you basically just have to outlast everybody else because you want to focus on the little things, the foundation things. Just sometimes all you have is what's right in front of you. We get so wrapped up in a million things, but those things don't progress us or those things don't move us forward. when there's little steps that may be ugly, or they may be uncomfortable, or they may not be as shiny, you know. Keeping a clean house, just waking up early, you know, those things may not have a huge impact immediately, and they may not be sexy, and they may be uncomfortable, but those are the things that build the foundation, and the foundation is what you need to survive out here, you know. Alright, so Amir's finally went to sleep. I put him in bed. It's like 4 o'clock now, so at this point I'm probably not gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna go grab a cup of coffee, then go to the gym, get ready to start my day. It's 4:50. The gym opens at 5. I'm about to grab some coffee and then head straight over there. Probably go to Walmart and grab some much needed groceries while I'm out, just to kind of make things a little easier. It's all about batching, and it's all about planning and scheduling, just trying to find the path of, not the path of least resistance actually, the critical path. That's project management terms. You find the path that gets you, you know. So it's all about finding the critical path and making the most out of the time that you have. Instead of me complaining about the fact that I didn't get much sleep last night, I have to capitalize off of the extra time that I have to be productive and get things done. So as I'm sitting here in this parking lot grabbing gas, because obviously I just need to get gas, that's why I'm here. But I was just thinking, man, on a morning like this, usually I'm in a bad mood because I didn't get much sleep, and so I just shifted my mindset, and I've been leading with positivity. And it's like, man, I've been getting little rewards that may seem like they don't matter, but you know, I got a free drink and I'm really grateful for this free drink. Shout out to Quick Trip, man. But you know, little things like that just make the day better, man. As I was walking out, I held the door for somebody and I told them, I hope you have a good morning. Just trying to change the narrative in my mind, bruh, because yes, I'm very tired and it's only 4:57. Still gotta go to the gym, still gotta make it through the day. And you know, it's easy for me to be negative or take that out on other people, but I'm doing the opposite, and I'm being very intentional about doing the opposite. So we'll see. But off to the gym. Just finished up in the gym, and I have to say, man, I really love working out. For me, it's therapeutic. So you know, I don't like to work out with other people. I don't really like other people in the gym. If I had it my way, you know, I'd be in a much more private gym, and we gonna get there, you know. How did y'all almost let me forget that earlier in the video I said I was going to Walmart? That was about to have me out here slipping, man. So gotta grab a few things just to make sure that we have food in the home, because apparently we're running low, and we definitely need some formula. So here really quick to grab some items and then head to the crib and then do all the other stuff that I said I was going to do. So apparently Walmart, which I already knew, only does Walmart Pay, and you have to have the app. I deleted the app because right now all of the videos are being shot on the camera and edited on an iPhone, which takes up a lot of space on my phone. And I've been running out of space using iMovie to edit the videos and make sure that the production is whoop-de-whoop anyway. So I delete the Walmart app, go to Walmart, which as you guys saw, I had to pay for everything and left my wallet at home, which means I have to download the Walmart app. I have to put a new card on there because I've switched cards. And yeah, that took about 30 minutes, believe it or not. Then, while I'm doing that, Tommy's getting Amir ready to go to daycare, the whole nine. But yesterday, Amir left early because he threw up. Now, apparently, the law in North Carolina is that if you throw up, then you have to not go to daycare the next day. It has to be 24 hours of no sickness. We didn't know that. Why didn't we know that? Because the last time Amir threw up, we were able to take him back the next day. No problem. And my biggest issue with the daycare that we're at currently, and we're looking for something different, it's just the inconsistency. You know, it would be one thing had I known yesterday that, you know, it was 24 hours, because the last time he wasn't able to stay because it's 24 hours. But it's like some days you let him come, other days you don't, depending on who's working. Or some days it's cool for him to have a bottle, other days he has to have a cup. Or here's another one. This is the greatest hits of the inconsistencies of the daycare that we use currently. They have to be there before 9 o'clock. Or unless there's written something to let them know prior. So one day we bring them at 9 o'clock. It's all good, doctor's appointment, whatever. He can come. Next time, oh yeah, you know, after 9 o'clock we're not accepting them like it's a school or something. Man, it's daycare. So for me, I'm really big on things being consistent, especially businesses. And I hate to down talk them because it's a black business, and I really, really, really love supporting black businesses. But at the same time, I support competent black businesses, and that's the biggest thing, man. Competency. Like, you know, yeah, being black, I'm gonna support you just off the strength. But if I'm supporting you because you're black, then you definitely have to be on point. We don't have the luxury of dropping the ball or being inconsistent or missing things, especially, you know, in a situation like this, because now either I have to take a day or Tommy has to take a day, which ultimately she's probably going to end up taking the day because I don't have that many days left. So, you know, things like that is just extremely frustrating. So for my local Charlotte people, if you have any suggestions as far as daycares where Amir can go until we find, or nannies, man, if y'all know any nannies, because I'm getting to the point now I'd much rather spend the extra bread and have someone stay here and focus purely on Amir rather than the daycare system, then y'all let me know, man, because I'm really frustrated and I'm really tired of going through this. And a
few moments later.
What up, y'all? We are currently in Optimist Hall. Shout out to my dog, Frog. He asked a minute ago to do a recording here, and here we are. I think we got a couple other vlogs here, but we never really gave it like, oh man, this is Optimist Hall, this is what you see, wookie woo. So hopefully the B-roll gives you a taste of what you can expect at Optimist Hall. Amir is on one. I think he's hungry, but Amir's been on one all day. And like since 1 a.m. Since 1 a.m. Yeah, they know. They saw it. I recorded all of that. So they're definitely aware of what's going on. I still haven't had any sleep. I went to the office, handled my business, came home. Surprisingly, I didn't crash at all though, so I don't know how I still have energy off of one cup of coffee. You lethargic.
You're delirious.
You think so? No,
Yeah.
I don't think so. You know when I'm delirious, I be forgetting stuff like 3 or 4 times. Like I'll go in the house to get my boots and pick up the wrong boots and all kind of foolishness. I didn't do any of that today, so I don't know.
The dumpling lady man didn't even seem like he wanted to sell me any dumplings.
Hopefully I sleep good tonight.
What's all that on top of that brown?
We'll see. In the
My
meantime, I got Noble Smoke to eat. I just went with some wings.
Let me see the camera. So vlog. You know how Curtis has just been buying shoes. I have a few things on my items now that I feel like he should fulfill for me. So I'll send you the list.
Oh, you hit your head.
Because I just feel like I need a push present for even just pushing through this pregnancy.
Alright, so we're gonna get Tommy right. She got some stuff she wants. And when the food gets here, I'll let y'all see it because Amir is wilding right now. And we don't have a pacifier, we ain't bringing bags, so we just the food is came. We got macaroni and cheese. Tommy got a really big sandwich from Boxcar Betty. Also have
Curtis needs to taste these sauces from Noble Smoke. This is the smoked sauce. Just put your tongue in it.
I'm gonna try, man. Just put your tongue in it. That's not safe for kids.
What does that taste like to you? Did you like it? It's very
Vinegary.
yes. Okay, so
Both of them are vinegar based. Did you show them your big sandwich? Just a hater. Your son is a hater, man.
honestly, yeah. Internet aunties, internet uncles, come get him.
Godparents, where y'all at? Everybody. Somebody.
Amir needs his own, like, not food stamps, but like Amir stamps.
You need his own food budget.
Literally, because Amir will eat. If you order 10 wings, Amir will eat like 2 of them.
Off rip.
And he'll ask for a 3rd one, but you have to cut him off.
You like a goldfish, you just keep eating. You don't know when to stop. Did I tell y'all about daycare this morning? I think I told y'all about daycare. Yeah, I did. I definitely did. I'm still irritated about that because I just don't understand, man. Like, so inconvenient.
And what's their slogan? A working parent's best friend?
Oh man, that's crazy. Total opposite. Yeah.
Their clothes, like they went out their way to make a whole like list of all the holidays.
now again.
Um,
Maybe he's in agreement.
So I'm trying to figure out what I want for my push present. My official push present. Like, let me just explain to y'all about this push present. It's like gonna be a series. I'm getting a new car. Because we already had to get a new car, but I'm getting a new mom car.
For sure. And we've already discussed it. It is your car. Because it just makes sense. I'm keeping the old car. Well, technically, I mean, it, you know. I don't even know how to explain it.
Well, here's the way I see it as fair. Because people who might not think it's fair. Let me just explain. Typically, Curtis drives me everywhere. I don't want to drive.
To the point that you done got spoiled.
Like, if I'm going out with one of my friends, I will ask them to come pick me up. Like, because I don't live that far. So it's like, to me, and I live closer to Uptown than all of them. So I just feel like,
It's in the way.
and I will say, being pregnant with your second child is much different than being pregnant with your first child. Because being pregnant with your first child, you can sleep all day. Like, you can have the most, like, you can have the most annoying day, and then, like, nothing happens. Like, because then you're like, oh, I'm gonna get some quesadillas and go lay down.
Look at him here, y'all. Mr. I'm leaving with something strikes again.
I'm leaving here with something. You know what I mean? I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
Yesterday was the ice cream. The other day was the colored pencil. Today is a chicken one.
Right. Go ahead and hit it one time. I'm leaving with something. So we have made it back home after a fun adventure at Optimist Hall. I'm tired, but before I can lay down, I have to clean up this mess. I have to break down these boxes so we don't get any fines. He has to get ready for bed, and that's the crazy thing. He gonna be able to sleep like last night never happened. Hopefully I can sleep. We'll see. But yeah, that's been a day in the life. That's what happens when Amir decides he wants to wake up. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And if you like this video and you would like to see more content like this, then please hit the bell and watch the other videos.